All right, so got a PS4 a few days ago, and I love the system. Um, See, it's tough being an omni gamer, is what I'll refer to it as, because I play every system as long as it's from a company that has some decent moral standards. Hence, I don't have any Microsoft hardware here. Um, but I'm going to be comparing PS4 to, I guess you can say, the Steam machine. So here we have this little computer. I've actually built it myself. I will tell you the hardware in it in a different video. Just keep in mind all the games are not being streamed from another machine. They are locally installed on this machine. The system cost me $350 to throw it together. So, I mean, granted, it's a bit bigger than the PS4, which you can see them both right there. PS4 is on top, of course, and my PC's in the bottom. But uh, you will be surprised what $350 can get you on a PC. So let's real quick just go to my library. So this is Steam's interface. It's pretty nice. Gets the job done. I mean, it's got. I mean, it's there's still kind of cleaning some bugs on it. I really think the Sony one's a bit nicer. I think if I had more games, it might be different because I think Valve does an excellent job of keeping everything is in just this perfect order here. So what I want to do, just to kind of do a graphic comparison between these machines, is run Crisis 3 right there. Can we see that? Let's see. Crisis 3. All right. I'm going to do Crisis 3 against Killzone, which I have running on my... I'm a big Sony fan. Yay. Let's see. On my PS4. Let's see if that little guy's up. I'm probably dead by now. Oh, I'm not. Oh yeah, okay. So we can do a little interface comparison here. So I mean, the thing with the PS4, there's really no like separate thing for games. Like there's no alphabetical order. It's not as clean as Steam, but it's a really snappy interface. You can dump in and out of games. Like I can dump right back into Killzone. Continue. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. So, oh, this is trippy. I gotta get gravity here. And playing with one hand sucks. Oh gosh, don't get me started on Crisis one-handed. At least I'm flying here, so it's not that bad. So this is Killzone. I think it's a beautiful game. Considering the hardware that's in it, and honestly, the hardware's not that bad on the PS4. There's reports that's either a 1.8 gigahertz AMD Jaguar all the way up to a 2.7 gigahertz AMD 8-core Jaguar. So it's I mean, even at best, 2.7, it still is dwarfed by my media PC sitting under it. But it's honestly most games are graphics anyway, and that's where Sony was smart. Unlike Xbox, who decided to go with a Radeon 7750, Sony went with an AMD Radeon 7870 and some reports were originally 1152 stream processors, which should put in this weird area between a 7850 and a 7870, but it's actually been re-reported that it's 1280, which makes it a straight up 7870. And considering the toss in DDR5 in there for system RAM, or universal RAM, you can refer to it as, because it's for CPU and video card, you basically have a straight up Radeon 7870 in that machine, which is actually comparable to the video card I have on my media PC. So on the CPU side, my media PC destroys a PS4. But on the GPU side, they're very comparable. And honestly, that's all you care about. And I think Sony was smart to just go with a low end. It really is a low end CPU, and with a very, very nice GPU. Because most games don't care. I know this because I'm kind of an AMD fan, sort of. But I do still buy, that's an i7 2700K to 3770K, and that's an i7 2600K. So I have taste. I mean, I'm an AMD fan, but I'm not. I also have a 8350, but that's not as used as often as my i7s. But the guy only has an i5, and for graphics, if you're curious, it's a GTX 660. So again, comparable. But this is But again, I love this. You just dump right back out. It's like, I'm going to watch a movie. You just go over here, TV video, Netflix, Hulu, whatever. So, I mean, the only bad part is this stuff that I don't even have stays here. So Sony, do something, because I don't use any of this stuff here. These guys here, Crunchyroll, I like anime. So what do you want me to do? So we'll switch over to the PC again. PC's really easy. Once you have a Steam setup, say I want to play Crysis 3, fire up Crysis 3. This is one of the better looking games on PC. The other one I compare Killzone to a lot is Metro 2033. While that's loading, oh, it's loaded pretty quick. I'll skip this crap. Come on, I know. Alright. So this is Crysis 3 running on my little media PC. Again, keep in mind, this computer cost me $350, and you're gonna see how nice this runs. Now, let's do a little. Let me just show you the settings I have on this right now. Let me see if I can zoom in so you can see better. All right. Can you see that? This is a $350 computer running pretty much very high across the board, except for shadows, which I have regular and high. Motion blur I turned off because it really doesn't serve a purpose. Motion blur tends to be used in console games to cover low frame rate. Trust me, I have no frame rate issues. Let's see how fast it loads. Again, like the Sony, I can... Oh, maybe not. See. Nothing. Keep in mind, this is not a Steam game. It's an Origin game I got that I just got working on Steam. Alright, let's skip this. I just want to go in the game. Blue Ghost. Is there a ghost? No. Just it's being weird. Alright. You really can't tell because I don't think YouTube can do 60 or 90 or whatever frame rate this is running at, but it's running incredibly smooth. Again, this is a $350 computer. Hey, what are you doing here? One-handed, dude. What are you? What are you, a stormtrooper? You're a horrible shot. I was literally sitting in front of you. Oh, whatever. All right. Alright, well, that's enough fun. Can I dump out? Yeah, that doesn't really work. Metro 23, it does. Metro Last Light, I should say. The game switching between Steam OS and the game worked pretty well. Here, I could actually start Netflix if I wanted to. It'll actually just suspend the game. It's really nice. But I can also dump right back into the game. Killzone is one of the prettier games. I love this little lighting effect, if you see it right there. It's really nice. I mean, it gives that special feeling to the game. It's getting a little long. I think I should make a sequel. I can show you what's in my PC, and I can tell you how I got it down to 350, because if you go to Newegg or Amazon right now and look for a 2500K, which they don't make anymore, the closest thing is a 4670, and GTX 660, they're not together. They might run you less than 350, maybe a little bit more. There's definitely some websites I would suggest visiting whenever you're looking for computer parts, because it's not that hard to build a computer inexpensively as long as you're a responsible adult and know how to look for parts and know where to shop. You just can't be an impatient child and you just go, shiny, I want it now. You have to go, and you also have to when a deal comes up, like if you see a 2500K for $20 on clearance at Micro Center, you don't just sit there and go, I wonder if I could afford this. Bitch, it's like finding a Bugatti Veyron for $12. You don't think, you buy it. That's pretty much how I found it. Granted, it wasn't $20. It was, I don't remember. It might have been. It was like wicked inexpensive. It was a Micro Center deal. I believe it was $100 for the i5. And if you're curious about the motherboard, it's a Z68 from EVGA, and that only ran me $25. Again, it's easy to do. PCs are not expensive. It's just such a lie that people like lying to themselves. And the truth of the matter is, a lot of people who naysay PC gaming, they just don't know how retarded easy it is. I could build a computer in 10 minutes. I mean, I'm straight up saying sealed boxes from Newegg to playing a game. Granted, the hard drive would have to have the OS already installed, but I can do that in 10 minutes. And if you're going to do an OS install, even a little longer. But, yeah. Realistically, in about an hour, I could have a fully functional system playing this game. Straight up playing this game. In about an hour. Not hard. Easy. Oh, not this game. This is Killzone. God damn it. See, this game looks so good, I confused it for Crysis 3. Like, it really is an impressive-looking game. Alright, this is getting long. I gotta go. I'm gonna upload this from my phone, so let's hope it works.